What's up, everyone? Bacon here, and today is part 2 of the Vault of Time series that I'm doing. It has been a day since this Vault of Time event started, and so I just want to give a quick update on where we're at, some things I'm going to be doing, and some recommendations for those who may be doing Vault of Time now or plan on doing it in the future. So, you can see, let's look at the map. You can see we start over here, and now we already beat not the guild boss, but the boss right here, Destroyed City. You can see that we beat it because there's spaces that have been made and conquered afterwards. And so if we go up further, we're at the point where we've reached the water, and I cannot reach this region until I rank up. And so in order to rank up, I need to reach level 3 with a core relic. So thankfully, I got a free one here. So when you passively get essence, you'll also passively get some of the relics as well. But I'm going to go ahead and combine my essence and relics. And now I am at level 3 for the tank relics. Is now looking at my other ones. There's no free ones to combine. And so I'm going to go up here, complete this one, and then I'm going to promote myself to the next title, which is Viscount. Got some really good rewards right here. That's awesome. Purple Essence is huge. I really need that, actually. And then you can see here are the new things that I need to do for the quest for this title. And so first thing is occupy an ocean tile. That is easy. So basically, now that I have the proper rank, I can just go ahead, click here. These kind of whirlpool and shark tiles, these are kind of, you can kind of view them as like the cities of the ocean. These ones are harder. If I just click on it and view it, like 29 million, I just don't have that much. 24 still, like I'm just not that point yet. So a lot of times what will happen is people will come back to these and then fight them later to get their kind of passive bonuses. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and look at my blessed relics again. Let's look at my quests, because sometimes there's quests. Acquire 3 elite blessed relics. Okay, so next I'm going to focusing on getting these elite ones. So I'm just going to basically keep pumping the shield or the tank relics for the quest I need. And then I'm going to actually just go ahead and get this to level 2. Because you will need to get all of these to at least level 3 or 4, I believe, by the end of it. So it doesn't hurt to put your stuff into other areas, but you should definitely be focusing just on one primarily. But if you're like close, if you get some free ones and you're only a few away, or like you have a lot of stuff where it's cheap, like this one's only 1,000, sure, I'll go ahead and finish these. Okay, so one of the quests that I need is to get an ocean tile. And unfortunately, I've tried this area and I'm just not quite strong enough. I need like a tiny bit more power. And I think because I wasn't like on top of, progressing today and stuff, I just don't have enough to kind of push through a little farther. So I'm going to go ahead and just attack this just to get the quest done. And so you'll see this pop up. So this is called a Relic Soul. And what this is going to do is whatever unit I place this on is going to get the attributes of the highest relic set. So in this case, tank heroes have the highest one. So if I put on Thane, he's going to get the boost from the tank hero. So he's kind of like considered a tank hero in a sense now, because tank is the highest and Relic Soul gives that to it, which is really nice, especially if you don't have like 20 tanks. You can now have one more per fight. And so you see here, I don't have any more spots or I don't have any more units for this spot. And so I'm going to look at here. This is the level of the city that they're currently occupied on. And so 2 is the lowest. So I'm going to want to put Brutus here because 2 is going to give me the lowest amount of resources. It's just numerical. So the higher the number, the more resources that's basically going to get you. And so I'm going to put him in there. He's going to get removed from the 2. And now he's going to be put on this tile. You can see I just finished a quest. And so I need to occupy 10 more tiles of tier 4. So let's just go ahead and do some of these. 18 million's a little above my kind of abilities at this point. And honestly, I should be able to fight those if I was on top of my stuff, but I really, like, this past day I didn't do hardly anything except collecting some essence, which is my bad. And so I can't quite get enough upgrades to take some of these. So let's go ahead and take this one. And you can see I recently upgraded my title level, which gives me 5 more spots for cities that I can occupy. Okay, got that one done. Let's take this one. This one's a little better than the ones I've been taking, so... All right, only got 1 star on that one. My light goes on a 1. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take one more town. We'll just get this one. Should be relatively easy. All right, didn't get 3 stars, but that's okay. Not too concerned about that. I mean, you can definitely try hard this, but it's just like, it's such a long event. I really just don't like want to like mid-max everything. It's just kind of a lot. Okay. So this is the last one I'm going to take. And so you'll notice here is an orange kind of crystal or jewel. And that is saying that I can use the legendary and above units to occupy this. And so I'm going to go ahead and put my Silas on here to get the bonus. And so this will change. It'll be, if it's a red one, it means you only use mythic and above. If it's a kind of white one, that means ascended or above. Or if it's purple, it means anything you can use. So I'm going to go ahead and put him on there to occupy it. And then if you go ahead and look at your settlements, you can actually see everything that you own. And it's from like your highest rated one to your lowest. And so you can just kind of scroll through here. Here's the one that I gave up, that my Silas was previously on, but then I put him up on a village 4 or a tier 4 one. But this one you can notice, so if you go back, you can see it has the shovel here. That means there's no one occupying it currently. And because Silas previously abandoned it, and I have all these or purple units, I can go ahead and put someone else to replace his spot to get that bonus. And so you want to make sure that you are having all these occupied as efficiently as possible, because there are times when you're gonna have to pull units from lower tier villages to occupy higher ones, because you only have so many legendary, mythic, ascended units. But the one you pulled them from might actually be from a village that has, you know, a purple gem to it that you can put someone else on. And it works the same for a legendary one, mythic, etc. So make sure you are occupying as many of these as possible. You can see all of mine have someone garrisoned in it. And so that is pretty much what I'm going to be doing today. I will keep collecting some essence. Once I get enough to upgrade my tank relics a little bit further, I am going to start pushing the waters north, because I do have a lot of energy on my units and my pets, and so I have a lot of stuff I can use. I just need like a tiny bit more power to get through some of these things without it being like a huge hassle or super inefficient. And so now that I have all things occupied at 25, I have a variety of different villages. Obviously, if I really wanted to do like the absolute most, I would try to get as many tier 4 villages as possible, or at least tier 3. But that's going to take a lot of time, and it's also going to take a lot of energy. Maybe while I'm on my phone later, I'll get rid of some of these 1-tier villages and upgrade them to 4 tiers just to get more essence pumping. But overall, like, you just want to kind of keep playing like this. It's the most efficiency is going to be basically how much time you're going to put into this. Some people, like, they will literally get the most efficient way possible of getting as much essence as possible, because it's kind of like a snowball effect. The more essence you get, the better relics you can get. The better relics you get, the higher tier villages you can occupy, which will then give you more essence, and it just kind of like snowballs. And so you do really want to try to stay on top of it, or at least like make sure you're using all 25 or all of your village spaces and getting rid of some of your lower tier ones for those higher ones. But at this point, I'm not too concerned about that. I'll probably get rid of my 1 tier ones, but I'm not gonna like stress about it and spend 2 hours doing this, because in my opinion, it's just not worth it. As long as everyone in your guild is kind of putting effort in and doing something, you 99% of the time you're going to finish this event and get all the rewards. But make sure you're not slacking too much, because then it can be harder for everyone. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this is helpful and some of this makes a little more sense. I'm going to keep kind of making these videos every day or so during this event, so I can talk about different things that pop up, explain certain aspects of this event, and then good luck with your Vault of Times if you're currently in it, or we'll be doing in the future. But thank you guys for watching. As always, if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. And as always, have a great rest of your day. Peace.